All right, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Torian, better known as the Opulent Emperor. I'm here to do an intuitive reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Aries. All right, so Aries, welcome. All of you who are led here, you are welcome with love, light, spiritual guidance, and protection. All right, let's get into this. So I will shuffle 4 times. And yes, I am excited about this reading. I am an Aries sun, so I definitely want to know what is going on too. So thank you so much, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, spiritual guides, angels of protection. Thank you so much for clarity, truth, wisdom, and guidance. We come to you asking, what is the message that you have for us for this time? This message is timeless, so it's for whenever it is that you reach it. And I hope that it resonates for you. All right, so this is the last shuffle here. Let's go. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going on? Okay, 4 cuts. All right. I feel good. All right. Aries, I hope that you do too. Okay, so let's see our situation here. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Spirit, what's going on? What's the situation? All right, 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So, after hard work, after teamwork, after putting together your dreams, after moving in the course that you wanted to move in when it comes to your work, your physical aspects of your life, your money, your physical health, the things that are going to bring you abundance. You've accumulated it, okay? But now you need to get a better solid foundation with money or finance, okay? So if that's learning how to balance a checkbook, if that's learning how to get a new bank account and actually save money inside of it and not spend everything that we get, Aries, ugh. So learn how to save your money. Learn how to not hoard it, but hold it away for a rainy day. Now, take a look at this man here. Okay, he's accumulated his wealth, but now he's moved out to the forest away from everybody. He's trying to hide his pinnacles, and it looks like to the point where it's keeping him from doing anything else. Now, while he has this trap set here, if he notices the squirrel, who is very resourceful, is coming and can take anything that he has, because of the fact he's so busy watching it where he can't move. If he moves any of his limbs, he's going to fall flat on his face. So that's showing you to better your relationship with money. Do not hoard it or hold it tight. It is a free-flowing energy. It's supposed to be spent, but you are to gain your relationship with it so that you you have great abundance. You've accumulated this wealth. You need to know how to deal with it. Okay? Don't get into the Scrooge mentality to where you're letting your money rule you and it's separating you away from the things that you care about, away from yourself, even to the point where you're lacking self-love, or you're not even taking care of yourself how you should because you're so worried about your finances. It's okay to let go. If you let go, you actually have room for more to come in. You have more to share as well. So that's the situation. Aries, what is supporting this? The 7 of Wands. Okay. So the things that you work hard for to accumulate, there may be others who are jealous of your success or what you've just accumulated, and they are trying to fight for what it is that you have. You still have the upper hand. They may have caught you off guard a little bit because of the fact, you're not even fully clothed yet. You still won the battle, but it's to the fact where, you have to defend what it is that you set in place, what you work so hard for. So if you are watching your money, I would advise you to actually put it inside of a secure place or a bank, so that it's very hard for robbers to come in and steal. If you look on his shirt, that's a triangle within the square. So that's the full combination of your wishes and dreams that you can manifest yourself. So even defend your ideas, defend your beliefs that brought you to this point where you have everything that you worked hard for. that you have everything that you accumulated, so that you can actually like rest your hand off of it, so that more can come in and you can still keep moving forward in victory. Okay, so you're securing and defending right now. You're securing your finances, you're securing your foundation, and you're defending what it is that you've worked for. You're defending your creative ideas. I love it. All right. So what's blocking you right now? What's blocking you right now is you need to take a leap of faith. See, you're so caught up on this rock to the point where you won't even move off this rock to go get the new finances and the new dreams that are coming to you. Defend those new foolish dreams that you see that others may not be able to see, because this is your leap of faith, Aries. It's not theirs. They don't see the dreams that you've seen. They didn't see the tears that you shed at night while, everything was snatched away from you, but then Spirit started to show you these new ideas that you could have. Yes, they may seem foolish to others, but to you, they're golden. Take that leap of faith. Start over with the journey. Look at things in a new, different perspective. Don't act a fool, okay? But take that leap of faith. Make that foolish decision where it's just like, stop thinking about it so much. Stop thinking about the pros and cons and what the bad can happen. Think about the good things that can happen. And the universe will support you. You will see how those angels and your guides come out to support you. But I would say take a little bit of precaution before you do make that leap of faith. Sometimes, Aries, we can move too fast because of the fact we are given that dream and that fire, and we're cardinal. So we do start things. But after we start things, sometimes we'll look and be like, oh, crap. So now I got to backtrack and look at this again. So make sure when you're filling up your knapsack of those things to take with you, use wisdom. Use wisdom. All right. Now your basis is, the Page of Pentacles. So Aries, you are being taught new ways to bring financial increase to yourself. Your new creative ideas that are coming to you, they're practical. You could even be looking into further education, where you're trying to look into grants, scholarships, taking new classes to, certify yourself, or just, gain promotion. This is a younger energy, so you could actually, just have graduated, or you're trying to go to college, you're trying to go to school, or to figure out what it is that you want to do now that you've graduated. Just look to your studies, look to the practical ways of life. Think about starting your own business. Ways that you could bring increase to yourself. That Four of Pentacles is showing you that you moved and the way to bring in your own. And when you actually have that healthy relationship with your money, it's going to show you how to bring more. If you see that dog is there and he's burying something, so that's letting you know that the ideas that you that you bury and leave there, you're going to come back, they're still in the same place. You have a safety net. It's going to teach you how to do that too. So I would definitely advise you to enhance your relationship with money and finance, and learn how to balance it more, so that you don't feel like you're always having to fight to keep it, or defending yourself, when people come and they ask you for help and whatnot. And it's just like, you're always trying to take it seems like every time you're always trying to take from me, and it's just like you have to defend yourself. Okay, so in your recent past here is the Tower. All right. So you went through a situation in your recent past where you gained some serious clarity, to the point where you felt like everything was snatched away from you. The solid foundation that you thought that you had built around yourself was dashed to pieces. Sorry. Usually with the Tower situation, you know that the Tower is coming. You know the reason for the Tower, because it's usually something that universe has tried to warn you about. Warning does come before destruction. So these are things that the universe has been trying to warn you about. You have not been receiving the lesson, or you weren't hearing it fully, so they had to really wake you up. So in your recent past, you went through that Tower. Not only did you lose everything, but you gained clarity, and now you have the resources to where you can start to slowly rebuild. And now you have a new found relationship with not only finance, but within yourself, so that you're making more practical moves, better choices, and you know how to defend what it is that you're working hard for. All right. What's crowning you is the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So I love this. because of the fact you have pentacles that are dominating this reading right now. This is legacy. On your mind is you want to take this page. You want to take this one coin. Even though the page comes after the Ten of Pentacles in order, you want to take that one coin that you have in your hand and build 10 of them. So then that way you have legacy, you have increase, you have a solid foundation, you have that happy and secure home. You got good smelling food coming from the kitchen. Your kids are well fed. Your husband and wife, they're happy. Your counterparts are happy. Your pets are happy. Your dog happy. Your cat happy. Everybody is content. And then you have things where you can actually leave to your loved ones. You can leave a legacy. This is everlasting. This is long-lasting wealth. You see, if you could see her, there's an older woman sitting back there too. So even taking care of family and extended loved ones, you will have enough. Aries, I see you with land, a big house. Because you've worked hard for it. You've learned how to master money. You've learned how to build your relationship better with money and finance and increase so that you actually have something laid up. But it took for you to lose everything to gain that. It took for you to go through something very, very detrimental. But it taught you a valuable lesson. I see you learned from it too. Now, and your future is the Two of Swords. Okay, so you're going to have to make a decision. You're at a standstill here where two things are very important. These are two very important decisions. You cannot just put them behind your back and ignore them. You may have support around you that could, you know, give you some good ideas, but you're the one that has to make this choice. It has to come from you. Now, if you don't make the choice, you don't move and you get stuck in a stalemate. And now the universe has to try and make this decision for you. And most of the time when the universe makes a decision for you, when you have not made a choice, when they want you to, you may not like the results. Okay? So gain clarity of mind. Okay? With the two, you just came from the Ace of Swords. So you gain that mental clarity. All right. You gain that new word that's been placed in your mouth. And that was just time for you to speak. It's time for you to make a decision. Now, if you have others around you that are trying to put you in the middle of making a decision between two people, step out of it. Or, I mean, if you do have some sound advice that you could give them, give the advice, but don't fight yourself on it to the point where now you're defending what it is that you said. Step out of the equation if you have to. But most of the what this is really telling you is that, like, even in the recent past with the Tower, now going forward, you're definitely going to have to make better decisions and weigh them carefully. But make a decision and don't get caught up in your thoughts to the point where you just get stagnant and don't want to make a decision because it's a hard decision to make. Your attitude right now is justice. I love it. All right, so you have the two pillars, okay? You went from having one tower to two towers now. Now they're supporting you. Now things are working out in your favor. Justice. This is Libra. The balancing of the scales. The pomegranate is karma. You tasting the fruit that you've sown. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. But see, balance being upright for you and your attitude, right now you're seeing things clearly and you're seeing things fairly. Okay? Now you're seeing that, okay, you know what? Karma has her way. If I produce, or if I plant seeds of sweet fruit, I produce sweet fruit. But if I plant seeds of sour, corrupted fruit, that's what I'm going to have to eat. You're going to have to eat sour and corrupted fruit. So weigh your choices wisely, even with these two coming right after each other. This is almost like the same card. Two of Swords, and you have to use a justful mind frame. If you're dealing with anything that's in the law, you know, if you're dealing with a lawful situation, just know that justice herself, the universe, is working things out for your favor. So even if you went through a Tower situation where you felt like things were unfair, it happened for a just reason. And it's balanced. It's something that you had to learn so that when you move forward, you can actually move in a new direction that's not going to lead you back to a tower again. Yes. Now, the things that were done to you are also going to be equated. The people, you know, who moved unfairly against you, they're going to have to feel their karma as well. It's twofold. Okay, that's your attitude right now. You could be bringing justice on somebody. So you may actually have to, say some words to someone or just give some sound advice that someone needs to hear. All right, how people will see you is a 10 of Cups. This is your second 10. So not only will you have a happy foundation and stabilized household where your finances are stable, you have legacy, you have that full bank account to the point where, you can give and receive. You're taking care of your whole family. You also have the 10 of Cups here. So they will see you even fulfilled in your happiness. All your cups are complete. Your wishes are fulfilled, and then you have enough to share with others. Even with that 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles is someone who's independent. They're self-sufficient. They're resourceful. They've worked hard for what it is that they gain, and now they want to share it with someone else who's their equal. This is the same with your emotions. So they're going to see you fully established, Aries, and someone is going to see you, having your wishes fulfilled and your cups filled. They see you having a good time. They equal what you have, and they want to share that abundance with you, and you don't mind it. You have enough to where your cup overflows now, and you want to share that love and emotion with someone else. That's how people are going to see you. You're going to come off very loving, very supportive, very intuitive, very caring. That's a great thing. So you will have a full culmination in your physical standpoint with your money. Oh, this also represents your body. Well, your physical body is coming into full combination and alignment as well. Full balance. After you changing things about yourself, you can even change your diet, change the way like you go about daily living, love on yourself a lot more, take yourself out to the spa, take yourself out to make sure that you're eating right, getting, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Before you spend those emotions on someone else, spend them on yourself first. And that's how people are going to see you. Your hopes, yes. Aries, all right. Now, if you're working in the spiritual field, you are literally hoping to learn new esoteric knowledge. You want to know the secret things. You want to know the things that are hidden. Oh, God. And it's time for you to get it, too. Because justice is here as well, okay? Justice stands between two pillars, and so does the high priestess. So these things that you went through where you felt like it was a terrible situation and things were done to you, no, they were done for you, okay? Even if it seemed like it did not work out in your favor, it was for you. It was so that the tables can be turned and be balanced in your favor, and now you are the one that is let in. You're hoping that the high priestess lets you in. And yes, of course she's saying yes, Aries. This is the lesson that you have to learn that can only be given to you. She's going to let you step behind the veil. She's going to start speaking to you, Aries, in your dreams. She's going to start speaking to you in the waking times. As soon as you wake up, the first thing that you're going to hear is your intuition and your spirit talking to you, guiding you, so that you can stay away from those tower situations, so that you can bring these culminations of these 10s into your life where everything is balanced. No longer will you have to defend yourself about things that you've already established in your foundation and your money. You did what it is that you had to do. Yes, she's coming and giving you that knowledge that no one else knows. You're going to bring out new innovative ideas. You're going to have that full, even with these two cards, it's a full balance of the divine masculine and feminine. You're going to gain clarity and peace of mind from your subconscious, from her talking to you. If you work in the spiritual field, you're definitely about to get a lot more downloads. Spirit is going to start speaking to you in high form. And you're hoping for it too. It's coming. You're going to be able to teach others as well. Your fear is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, with this, I can see, I hope that you're not fearing having to give to people, because with that, okay, you don't have to fear this. You don't have to fear giving and receiving. You're going to have enough to give. Even though you started off with the 4 of Pentacles where you're hoarding everything, you're trying to save your money because of the fact you don't want to make it seem like you have lack. I know with me being an Aries myself, that's the one thing. As long as I have money in my pocket, I feel good. I don't care if it's $5. because that means that I can actually do something. When I don't have no money, my mind is just like, oh, okay. When you have that 4 and that 6 added together, it brings you back to what's crowning you, that 10 of Pentacles. You will have that opulence. You will have it where you have everything that you need, and you have more. You have a full, bountiful abundance from what you planted, from the plans that you set forth. You will have it, so you don't have to fear giving and receiving. You will be the head and not the tail. You will be the lender and not the borrower. You will be above and not beneath. Okay, you will be the one that is given to others. Not only are you giving physical food, but you're giving spiritual food. You're helping to heal people. You're helping to balance them out as well. If you look, even though he doesn't have a scale in his hands, it almost looks like he has a scale, just like Justice. They're balancing things out. Yes. You're going to be altruistic. They're going to see you. Don't fear giving. Please don't fear. That's how you get it to come back to you, is by giving it out. Money is a free flowing energy. It needs to flow in order to come back to you. It's a currency. Okay? Do not hoard it in, or it'll stay away from you. The energy will literally run away from you because you don't know how to deal with it. You abuse it. Okay? And don't fear being a beggar either. Don't fear asking for help. Okay? Because there are going to be some people who went through the same thing that you went through. They're at a higher level than you right now, where you're attaining to go to, and they are able to help you. Let them help you. Because then they're going to show you ways to where you'll be able to give and receive just like they were. Use your divine masculine and feminine to work together so that you can become the alchemist. And start to make things for yourself out of things, where you can make something out of nothing. Especially with the High Priestess sitting here next to you in your hopes. She's going to show you new ways, new innovative ways of making increase for yourself. And at the same time, you're going to have enough to where you're giving people knowledge to where you're helping them enhance as well. And your end result, I love it. The 7 of Pentacles. You're ruled by Pentacles right now. The money is coming. The money is there. This is right after the 6. You have the 7 here where you planted seeds. It's a long time coming. You put in the work to the point where crystals are growing out of your soil now. You have evergreen plants, evergreen trees, and this is going to be sweet fruit on here. So don't get weary in well-doing, Aries. Okay? Even that plant, you see how you put around the grass, around the planter, there are pentacles. So you put the establishment, you poured your money into this, and you're definitely going to reap your wishes. Okay, so just like how I showed you on this card here, in his shirt, he has a square with a triangle in the middle. What that's representing is your full magical power that you have within you for manifestation to get the things that you want. It's also on your pottery. You have that same scar. You have that same triangle and square. So the universe sees your wishes. The universe knows what it is that you wish, that you dreamt for, that you see, that you're working so hard for. As long as you stay the course, you will get what it is that you're working for. You will reap what you have sown, and it will be sweet fruit because it will be fair. You're moving in a fair and just manner, and that's going to bring you the best result possible. You won't have to go through any tower situations. It's in your past. You moved away from that. You move away from that. Now you're learning to listen to your intuition. Listen to the High Priestess. You're not ignoring her anymore when she whispers in your ear. She's literally going to pull your hair back and whisper in your ear and tell you things. Even if you ain't got no hair, and she'll pull back your spiritual hair. All right, now your overall energy is the moon. Okay, it is okay not to know some things. All right, don't get caught up in the things that you don't know. Don't get caught up in illusion. Don't get caught up in the things that you fear. Here's another, and see, look at this. I love this because the moon can represent, it's Scorpio energy, Scorpio Piscean energy. It could represent fears and illusions and things like you can't see in the dark. It could be people who you thought were loyal, who's showing a different side to you. Notice how both of these have towers. Okay, so with the one with the moon, the towers are established. So you still have protection while you're going through that path. but this one has the destroyed towers to it, okay? So make sure that you don't let what you fear and what you can't decipher or figure out right now be what stops you from moving forward. Because when the lightning comes and hit those two towers, it's going to close the doorway or the portal that you see, and you're going to be closed in and shut out. Because let me tell you something about that moon. You see that moon, how it has the rays shining behind it? That's because the sun is about to shine. So please keep walking that path so that when the moon moves in its phases and then the sun comes out, you will be able to gain clarity on the things that you did not know. Aries. Your underlying energy is the Knight of Wands. Stop thinking about it and move. Action is required. Quick, swift action. This man moves so fast to the point where sometimes he can be an asshole or be belligerent. Okay. Pull that portion back, all right? Pull that part of you back. All right, this is Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. So you're going to be very passionate about what it is that you're doing. But sometimes Sagittarius can move in a manner to where it's like me first and you later. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to get to where they're going. This is very good, but then at the same time, don't trample over anyone in your way to get to where you're going, Aries. And you won't have to trample over anyone because you're actually on a hawk or a falcon and you're moving very fast. It's very fast energy. You've been sent on a mission and it's a creative ideas. You're so passionate, nothing is going to stop you. So move with that passion. Instead of trying to figure out things that you don't know the meaning to or things that don't seem clear right now, bump that. Move. Because what's blocking you is the Fool. You have to take that leap of faith. Even if you don't see everything clearly how it's going to work out, you're not supposed to. That's the journey. That's the journey. By and by, you'll learn and get better by and by. All right. So, other energy, the Ace of Cups. You're going to get a brand new dose of new love, new overflowing energy. Your intuition is going to start speaking with you even more. And there go the phases of the moon again in the middle of the cups. So the things that were dark to you and the things that were shrouded, the things that were covered that you couldn't decipher or figure out, I told you the High Priestess is going to start speaking to you in the nighttime with the phases of the moon. So start following the phases of the moon too. And that way you'll be able to, you know, stay along with what's going on in your subconscious, because of the fact she's going to come and outpour a new cup of love and emotion to you. This is new love. This is self-love. This is overflowing love. Your cup runneth over. Okay, I love it. It's coming with gifts. That fish is a gift. You have flowers growing out of it. This is clean, pristine water. So I'll change your water too when your drink, excuse me. Okay, so my nose itching. Don't be nosy. Okay. Keep your nose in your own business. That was random. But this is clean, pristine water. So even if you change your water, don't drink anything that does not have a pH lower than 7.0. Take the extra step and try and get you some real water, because of the fact you need to filter yourself as well. This is brand new energy. This is brand new, creative, loving energy. And you need it. Now you also have the Chariot here. The Chariot is showing you that you are in control of this situation and the universe is trusting you with control of the situation. This also can show travel. Okay, so you may be traveling in a very fast motion. This could show a brand new vehicle. So Aries, you could have a brand new vehicle that's coming to you faster than you think. So if you have been thinking about a new vehicle, or at least having one period, or just moving fast, that's one of the meanings of this card here. And with this Ace of Cups, I love it because it's going to be something that's going to bring you great joy. It's going to feel brand new. Now, also, this shows you gaining mastery over your light and dark self. So those two sides of you that war on the inside while you're walking. See, a lot of people don't even see your internal struggle, Aries. You could be walking looking like everything is fine, but on the inside, you're having a war within yourself. You're going through this Two of Swords. You're going through this Two of Swords motion on the inside. You need to gain balance and clarity within yourself so that those two opposing sides can actually work together to get you where it is that you're going. That's the reason for the Chariot. Okay? So you have that going on with you. The last two cards here are the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. All right, I love it. So Aries, the last two pieces of advice that I could give you here is don't cry over spilled milk, okay? Even though three things have been spilled over, it felt like even, you know, dreams or emotions that were very serious, that were very deep, you know, because this is wine. This isn't water. This is wine. So this is, you know, emotions that took time to ferment and actually turn into fine wine, and then it was wasted. So even though you may feel like you have wasted emotions, you still have two cups in your hands. And before you pour them out, Aries, because we can get very emotional and make irrational decisions in our emotions, before you pour those out, remember that you can still use these two cups. Man, you better drink them two cups. Or also to gain mastery, because this is also sorrow, loss, grief. Even though you may be feeling like, you know, some things have been lost because you did go through a tower situation, don't get so caught up in your emotions to the point where you become depressed, or you become depressing around people. Because when people see you, they see the 10 of Cups. They see you actually happy with a full fulfillment. This 5 of Cups is only an illusion. It's half of where you're supposed to be. So stop crying over spilled milk and know that everything is going to work out for you. Justice is in your favor, and the High Priestess is working behind the scenes to show you and tell you the things that you don't know. The King of Cups is also sitting here next to the 5 of Cups. So this is showing you that you will definitely master your emotions, Aries. This is Libra Scorpio. So he's very, very intuitive. He's very emotional, very wise, very caring, very loving. This is the archetype that will take care of his whole entire family. But he will also, he's not the one where you will go and ask him for something and he hands you money and tells you to go get it yourself. No, you won't even have to ask him for things. He'll just automatically provide them because he already knows what it is that you need. He's a king. He's mastered. He's controlled, and he's balanced his emotions. So that is where I will leave you, Aries. Please balance, learn, and control your emotions while you're in this season of recovery from that tower. Be full with brand new love and brand new emotion. Let your cup overflow to the point where you're healing others with your emotion. When people see you, they'll see the 10 of Cups. They'll see you so happy to the point where you're overflowing. You're creating. You're healing. All right? You're more sociable. People can approach you. And just watch what they will do for other people. All right? So Aries, I love you very much. I'll leave you with love, light, spiritual guidance, and protection. Spirit, anything else that I need to see here? Okay. I do see 7, 7, 7. You have the 7 of Pentacles, and you also have the 7 of Wands. 7, 7, 7 is spiritual luck. Okay, so that spiritual luck, wonderful things are about to happen for you. You did go through a situation where everything was taken away from you, and now it's time for justice to step in and actually balance things out. Now you went through the worst, so now it's time for you to get the best. Take that leap of faith. Take that foolish leap and watch it bring you increase, because you know on the top of your mind and your crowning, you're working for legacy. Don't worry about the things that you may not be able to see clearly right now, because that will soon be revealed to you. Just work on your emotions. Work on balancing, controlling, and maintaining your emotions so that you're not defending yourself about the things that you built forth. You'll be able to just freely, give and receive. All right, Aries. So remember, you are in control and you have spiritual guidance around you at all times. All right, so I hope that this resonated with you, Aries. You can always reach me here on YouTube or at my website, www.opulentemperor.com. If you want more of a personal reading, I would definitely love to hear from you and help you. Again, I am Aries Sun, so I definitely listen to this message as well. and just reach out for one comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I do read them. I do value your feedback. Hopefully I was able to help you. And until I see you again, take care. All right, Aries.